Feeling lost in bills and expenses? It's time to create a budget. A budget is a financial plan that helps you track your income and expenses. It's a crucial tool for achieving your financial goals. Budgeting is often seen as a chore, but without it, you might find yourself facing some serious financial problems. While it may require some effort and discipline initially, budgeting becomes easier over time and can lead to significant benefits. With the right approach, it can be a rewarding and empowering experience. Here's an easy 4-step process to get you started. Step 1. Track your income. Identify all your income sources. These can be
salary,
freelance work, rental income, or any other source of income. Subtract taxes and other deductions from your gross income to determine your take-home pay. Now that we've tracked our income, the next step is to categorize your expenses. This will help you see where your money goes each month. Start with your fixed expenses. These are consistent costs like rent, mortgage, utilities, and loan payments. Next, consider your variable expenses. These can change from month to month, like groceries, transportation, dining out, and entertainment. Don't forget your occasional expenses. These might not occur every month, but they're important, like car insurance or property taxes. Finally, identify your discretionary spending. These are non-essential expenses, like hobbies, luxury items, or vacations. Categorizing your expenses into these 4 groups gives you a clear picture of where your money goes and helps you manage your budget effectively. It's budget magic. Happy tracking! Now that you've categorized your expenses, it's time to allocate your income. This is where you decide how much money goes to each expense category. Based on your income and expenses, allocate a specific amount of money to each expense category. This ensures you're covering all your costs. A good starting point is the 50-30-20 rule. It's a simple framework for managing your money. Let's first explore how it works, and then we'll go through several examples tailored to people at different life stages. The 50-30-20 rule, Step 1. Allocate 50% of your income to needs. This covers essentials like housing, utilities, groceries, and transportation. Step 2. Reserve 30% for your wants. Think dining out, entertainment, and those little hobbies that make life fun. And finally, Step 3. Direct 20% towards savings and debt repayment. This goes into savings, investments, and knocking down any debt you may have. Let's say monthly income is $100,000. You would allocate $50,000 to needs, $30,000 to wants, and $20,000 to savings and debt repayment. Aligning your budget with your short-term, medium-term, and long-term financial goals is crucial. Allocate a portion of your income towards these goals, whether it's saving for an emergency fund, paying off debt, or investing for the future. Here's a tip. Consider automating your savings transfers to ensure consistent contributions. This simple step can help you stay on track with your financial goals. By allocating your income wisely, using the 50-30-20 rule, and aligning your budget with your financial goals, you're well on your way to financial stability. The final step is tracking your spending. Regularly review your budget to ensure you're staying on track. Analyze your spending habits to identify areas where you can cut back. If you're overspending in one category, or if your income changes, adjust your spending or saving to keep your budget balanced. Consider using apps or spreadsheets to help you track your spending and manage your budget effectively. Simple Excel or Google Sheets templates can be very useful. At the end of each month, review your budget to see how well you stuck to your plan. Reflect on areas where you did well and identify opportunities for improvement. Budgeting requires discipline. Stay committed to your plan and make conscious spending decisions to avoid impulse purchases. Monitor your finances at regular intervals and make adjustments when needed. By following these steps, you'll be well on your way to mastering your finances and achieving your financial goals. Ready to start budgeting? Subscribe for more tips on managing your money and achieving financial freedom. The 50-30-20 rule is a good starting point for budgeting, but it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's important to be flexible and adjust the percentages as needed to fit your unique financial situation and goals. For example, over the years, as your income increases, the prices of groceries and utilities will not increase as much. Thus, you will not need to reserve 50% on needs. Similarly, if you shift from a city with high cost of living to one with a lower cost of living, you may be able to reduce your spending and allocate more to your save, invest, and debt reduction basket. As you complete some life goals, like down payment for a home or creating an emergency fund, you can now divert those funds towards other goals, both discretionary and long-term goals. As your income increases, you may want to upgrade your lifestyle. Be cautious here and keep track that this not eat into your savings and investments. Here are some budgeting examples tailored to different life stages. Budgeting at 25 years. At this age, you're likely establishing your financial foundation. First off, build that emergency fund. Aim for 3 to 6 months of expenses. Think of it as your financial safety net. Next, tackle the debts. High-interest ones first. Buy credit card balances. Now, retirement may seem far away, but start now. Contribute to your employer's retirement plan if you can. The future you will thank you. Got dreams for a car, a home, or epic travels? Save for those goals. It's all about planning. Create a budget and stick to it. Use apps to track your income and expenses. Finally, keep an eye on unnecessary spending. Those impulse buys can add up. Stay mindful and keep your goals in sight. There you have it. Budgeting like a pro at 25 is totally doable. Budgeting at 35 years. At 35, you're likely in a prime earning phase. First, prioritize your retirement savings. Pump the contribution as much as possible. Your future self will thank you. Next, tackle the high-interest debt. Those interest rates are no joke. Make a plan and stick to it. Got goals? Whether it's buying a new home, a new car, or starting a family, start saving now. Don't forget an emergency fund. Aim for 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Review your insurance. Make sure you have enough health, life, and property coverage. It will give you peace of mind. Consider saving for your children's college education. Finally, consider investing beyond your retirement account. Diversify and grow that wealth. There you have it. Easy tips to make 35 your best financial year yet. Budgeting at 45. You're likely in a prime earning phase. It's time to make your money work as hard as you do. Prioritize retirement savings. Max out your retirement savings and watch your future self thank you. Next, tackle any pending high-interest debts. Make a plan and stick to it. Say bye to credit card stress. Don't forget your emergency fund. Aim for 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Review your insurance policies. Make sure you are covered for health, life, and property. If you have children, continue saving for their college education. Finally, consider investments beyond retirement accounts. Explore options that fit your risk tolerance. That's it. 6 simple steps to manage your money. Budgeting at 55. Your financial landscape might be different from your younger years. You may have a steady income, potentially from a job or retirement benefits. However, your expenses might also be changing, especially if you're planning for retirement or dealing with increased healthcare costs. Prioritize savings. Think about putting away as much as possible for retirement, healthcare, and emergencies. Got some debts? Create a plan to pay it off as quickly as possible. Now, let's talk insurance. Make sure you have enough health, life, and property insurance. It's better to be safe than sorry. Living in a big house? Consider downsizing. It can seriously cut down your housing costs. Not ready to retire completely? Look into part-time work. It keeps you active and adds to your income. And don't forget technology. Budgeting apps and spreadsheets can be your best friends in tracking income and expenses. By following these tips, you'll be on your way to a financially secure and stress-free future. Happy budgeting! Has this been useful? Let us know in the comments and share your own budgeting tips. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll dive into wealth accumulation strategies to help you reach your financial goals even faster.